Hey guys, hello. My name is Alexis Cipriano. I'm 37 years of old, and today I will be your host for this presentation. Um, Thank you for your time. I would like to congratulate you for being on this presentation. Um, I saw the idea a couple of years ago, and since then it has changed my life. Um, Through this idea, I got quite a lot of money. I have traveled the world. My family's life has changed, and along the way, we have helped quite a few people achieving the same. So it might be an idea that is going to change your life as well. Therefore, I would request from you to see this with an open mind and be quite careful what you're going to see because this information are quite important for you and what might happen in your life in the future. Um, therefore, let's get started. I would also request from you to put your mobile phones on silent as well, just for a few minutes. We're going to be on this presentation for more or less around 20 minutes. Um, and what I'm going to show you, let me share my screen. Okay. What I'm going to share with you is a world of opportunities. Um, and today I'm going to show you two unique opportunities. The first one is how to travel the world at guaranteed cheaper prices. I'm going to show you three ways to travel, something you have never seen, and also a business opportunity for part-time or full-time income, whatever you want. We're going to discuss it accordingly. Our company is called World Ventures, and it was established in 2005. Um, and our product is called Dream Trips. It's the #1 VIP travel club in the world, and it's the most awarded travel club in the world. We have gained many awards during the last few years. Best travel club in the world, best travel online booking site, best travel services, best leading travel agency all around the world. So we have quite a range of awards at the World Travel Awards and at the Magellan Awards as well. Um, because it's a very revolutionary idea. Nobody has something similar. Our founders, Wayne Nugent and Mike Askew, were awarded as Entrepreneurs of the Year in 2001, but from one of the biggest auditing companies in the world, Ernst & Young. And because numbers speak by themselves, let me present you some. We are almost in the middle amongst the 5,000 biggest companies in the USA, in Incorporated 5,000. And also we are the number 47 in sales volume amongst the biggest direct selling companies in the world, in the direct selling news. And because we have jumped a little bit more than 30 places in the last year or so, we are the #3 in growth rate and the only company who does so in with a history which is less than 10 years old. We have the biggest business partners in the world. We have the biggest airline companies and also the biggest hotels, resorts, cruises, theme parks, outfitters, sports, concerts, anything you might name it. They are our business partners. Basically, on Dream Trips, you will be able to find hotels of 4 and 5 stars, but at prices of 2 and 3 stars instead. How we do that? We prepay big packages. It's like bulk buying. We buy big quantities and we prepay them from quite a long time before that, before the reservation. Therefore, we get other prices that they are not achievable if you just book a room. And also, we have no middlemen. Everything is arranged by our company in Dallas, Texas. Therefore, all the extra expenses are gone. And because of that, we have a written warranty that if you find it cheaper anywhere, you get your money back and you go for free. Wow, that's exciting. Nobody has beat that, and nobody else has the same warranty as we do. Now, let me give you some example. This is a package for Lesbos in Greece from the 26th to the 29th of June. 4 days at a fantastic hotel, daily breakfast, full day cruise around the island, tour guide every 20 people. Let me just tell you at this point that these packages are experiences. They have nothing to do with accommodation. Therefore, we don't discuss and we don't compare with another package that is just for accommodation. It has loads of other things that you are not able to see. Um, Here, this is just a brief example. Well, the whole package is going to cost you $179 per person, minus 60 points. I'm going to discuss later what the points are, which comes down to 129 per person. Skiathos in Greece, July and August, 3 days, daily breakfast. You are able to extend your stay if you want. This one has an 8-hour cruise at the shooting locations of the blockbuster Mamma Mia, and is $209 minus 75 points. In Greece, the weather here is days. I am in Cyprus right now, and it's just summery already. 4 days in June, one of the best hotels in Cyprus. Half-board, 9 crews. It has fireworks. It has all sorts of stuff. 329 per person, minus 200 points. That means 129 per person. Paphos in Cyprus in September, 3 days, half-board. Again, there is a cruise here. 30 minutes facial massage, 269. Tenerife in Spain, again in August. You know how expensive it is to go anywhere in the world in August. It's peak time everywhere, difficult to find and everything very expensive. 8 days in one of the best hotels in Tenerife. Half board, again there is a cruise, scuba diving lessons to add up to your experience. 419 per person, minus 240. That's more or less around $260 per person. Munich in Germany in May, again 229. London in England 389. If you know the prices in London, you will know that this is a fantastic price for that, especially if you're around Hyde Park, and also have a 3-hour fully guided walking tour of Jack the Ripper's London and loads of other stuff in markets. Bucharest, Romania in June, 349, again minus 200 points. Riga in Latvia, wow, this is a fantastic place and quite unusual, I would say. Half board, 2.5 hours spa therapy at a spa resort. Even you get a ticket for a hop-on, hop-off pass too. More exotic destinations like Casablanca in Morocco, 5 days, 519, staying at the Hyatt Regency Hotel, half board, also with a tour of Casablanca and private airport transfers. Here in Vietnam in August, 419. Puerto Rico in Caribbean. Let me just tell you that every month we have a cruise which is cost $69 for inside cabin, and that's fantastic value. We get a huge percentage of cabins on ships in order to achieve that. This one, though, is 8 days in Puerto Rico. Full board, all activities and facilities are for free. They have a carnival program for kids, and that's 219 minus 240. That's $59 per person. In World Ventures, we have a big card, and therefore we would like to show that on every occasion. We have the so-called volunteers, dream trips, and they are organized by the World Ventures Foundation, a foundation helping kids all around the world. This one is just an example of what can be achieved. We have in Europe, Asia, North America, and in the States as well. Some European ones in Greece and Cyprus. And also we have sport dream trips. Anything you might want, Champions League, NBA, Formula One, NFL, NASCAR, anything you just name it, we have it and you are going to go VIP. These packages, whatever you've seen so far, is 3,000 vacation packages for 2015, and you also have the potential to increase your stay upon request. And everything you've seen so far is pre-booked holidays, pre-booked destinations and dates. And this is the second way of traveling. This is pre-booked as well. Is 120,000 hideaways and 160 destinations around the world. Let me just give you some examples. In Crete, in Greece, during the summer, 580 for 4 people for all nights. It's in a golf course, 3 swimming pools, and you are allowed to use the golf course as well. And it's around the ancient ruins and the museums. If you divide that by 8, you will see that 72.50 per week, per 8 days per person, which is amazing value. You cannot beat that. Alps in France, 399 for 6 people, 8 days. Or people who like skiing, they're gonna love this. We have rented the whole village in order to achieve that. And also we have this. This is the third way of traveling. Here you will get your own website from day one. You will be able to have flights, hotels, cars, activities, cruises, and hideaways, and book whenever you want. Even hotels at cheaper rates, even low-cost airlines like Blue Air, EasyJet, Ryanair. And also, you have a fantastic warranty, written warranty, that if you find it cheaper, you will get 150% refund of the price difference, which not only we can match anyone, but we can beat anyone on price. Along that, we have Rate Shrinker. It's an online search for a lower price, and our servers in Dallas, Texas, they search your booking every few minutes. If they find it cheaper, they have the unique privilege to cancel the most expensive booking and book you the cheaper one and immediately return the refund into your cart. We also have daily discounts, amazing discounts from all over the world. Whether you'd like to go shopping, whether you'd like to use services like gyms, or you'd like to go out for a coffee or a drink, or even go out for dinner. Anything you might want, we even have specialized applications for that, and you are able to find what's next to you and how much discount you are able to get just because you are a member. Concierge service. We have a concierge service 24/7, and you can use it for whatever you might want: navigation instructions, restaurant reservations, internet search, wake up calls, anything you just name it, you just give them a call. We have phone numbers all around the world, so you are able to speak at your own language and also at a local rate. We have 2 types of memberships. The first one is called Gold, for people who'd like to travel VIP. They have access to 3,000 plus dream trips. They also have access to more than 60,000 hotels all around the world. They have their own personal webpage for reservations, exclusive discount deals, the concierge service that they have just talked about, and all of these you are able to get them for a fantastic price of almost $200 a registration fee, one time only, plus around $50 per month. And also we have the platinum members. This is for the people who like it all. I'm a platinum member, and also this is a membership that is quite significant for the business as well. I'm going to come into that later. Now, what you get more if you would like to travel? You can have exclusive access to more than 200 platinum dream trips, which is just for platinum members, and also have extra VIP treatment on each dream trip you might do. Access 24 hours earlier to every dream trip, and also have unique privileges. You are able to redeem 20% more points on these dream trips than any other member if they are gold. If you'd like to become a platinum member, then you have to pay, $300 registration fee one time only, plus almost $100 per month. Now, we have a limited time promotion, and this is a big fact because when I registered, we didn't have that, therefore I had to pay this every month. Our promotion says that every dollar you spend on product purchasing and on monthly fees is saved 100% as follows. You get your reward points, your registration fee, $1, one reward point, and you get them immediately, so you can spend them immediately on a dream trip, and you get the monthly awards at the end of the year. So if you are a gold member, you are going to get 600. If you are a platinum, you are going to get 1,200 at the end of the year to spend them on holidays, on vacations. Therefore, you get everything 100%. Now, you've seen some amazing destinations. I'm sure you have traveled when you were looking at that. And I'm sure that these experiences, these destinations, these travels you're going to make, you would like to share them with your friends. You'd like to share them with your relatives, with the people closest to you, so you can have fantastic time with them. Every person you refer, you are going to get 115 points, but along with that, you will have the opportunity to do business with us. And this is a business for part-time or full-time income according to what you like. I used to have and I used to have an advertising agency. I paid 300,000 euros. At the time, it was like $500,000 US dollars in order to do that. And when I was shown the idea, they told me that this idea to have my own business is going to cost me $100 registration fee plus $11 per month for all the running expenses. I was amazed of how little I had to pay in order to have a global business, and also how much more I could gain out of it, which I'm going to explain later. Why do we think that this is the biggest opportunity? Because this is a company that was established 9 years ago. It's already in debt free. It has offices in Dallas, USA, in Holland, in Europe, and Malaysia, in Asia. The company belongs in the travel industry, which is the largest industry worldwide, worth $8 billion, and it's expected to reach $15 trillion in the next 10 years. That's why you see all these airline companies investing, and especially in Middle East, and investing billions and billions of dollars to expand and be ready for this global expansion of people traveling. Also, this company uses the most effective way of expanding the internet, and it uses the best way of advertising, word of mouth. We have discussed about the numbers on the left and what they mean beforehand. Therefore, you already know that it's not a big company. It's a huge company who's only going to grow bigger. When I saw this slide 2 years ago, that's where I clicked. When I saw this slide, there were even less countries. Nowadays, the company is open in 28 countries all around the world. If I'm not mistaken, in total there are 196 countries. So there is huge number for improvement, and we are looking for representatives all over the world especially in these countries, we would like to go business and expand the network of the company. Now, how does this work? It's called network marketing. Network marketing is when you become the message and when you transfer the message across without the company having to advertise. Um, so let's start getting some money because this is a business. By the time you do get free means referring for people which they sign up. If they sign up as gold members, you will get $100. If they sign up as platinum, you will get 250 plus for every member. You are going to get 100 or 200 according to their membership as reward points, and also you will get 50 training dollars as well. But instead of four, why don't you tell another person, which is going to be your fourth one, and become a qualified rep? Your monthly fees are going to be waived, and as long as you have those four people, you won't be able to pay anymore. On the other hand, though, the company still pays you, even though you only qualified once. You will be able to get your reward points at the end of every year, and you'll be able to redeem them on your vacations without doing anything else, even though you are not paying your monthly subscription. Then, going even forward from that, if you refer 6 people, it's called Magic 6. And if you do that in a period of 4 weeks, you are able to get $450 if they are gold or $750 if they are platinum. And that means that this is something that is going to make you a successful entrepreneur already. You have gained more than the amount you have paid. And you can repeat that as many times as possible. Again, as the previous one, you will be able to get 100 or 200 rewards points for every gold or platinum representative. And you're going to be able to get $10 as well. You are going to be able to have cycles and passive income, and I'm going to explain what that means. Cycles is when the company finds 6 team registrations under you, people who have not registered directly from you, but a friend of a friend, let's say. So they are still considered your team, and every 6 people that the company finds underneath you, you are able to get 100 and 200 points, cash dollars. Why is this a big deal? Because through this, you are able to expand your network, and the people underneath are going to do the same. And it goes unlimited levels down. Every time somebody registers, you are going to be able to count that person on your team registration. Now, what is passive income? Passive income is when you get paid for something that you have achieved in the past. Let's say that you have achieved one of the rankings of the company. The lowest one is a senior representative, and it means that you have 60 people underneath you split into teams 30 and 30. Each time you achieve that, since you have achieved that, you'll be able to have your passive income, and you are going to be able to get that income as long as you are a senior representative and above. We have lots of other bonuses. We have the lifestyle bonus, and you see a card there. Every time you register somebody, or if somebody from your team registers somebody else, that card is moving. According to where it's going to go, you are going to get money accordingly. For every 12 registrations, which is the minimum per month, you earn from $300 to $900 per month, and as long as you achieve those targets. We also have the director bonus, which is if you become a director in less than 90 days, you are going to get an extra amount, a bonus, which is $5,000. And we have already discussed about different ways of payments. We also have the R&D Dream Trip. It's fantastic Dream Trip. It's the essence of Dream Trip. If you are a regional marketing director and above, you are worth to go on this very expensive and once in a lifetime dream trip that the company organizes for all regional marketing directors and above from all over the world to take you to an exotic destination. Also, we have dream card bonuses, 1,500 per month to get the car that you have always been dreaming, and also the house that you have always been dreaming for 3,000 per month. Um, Also, along the way, we have the world's biggest banking partners, and we have Payoneer, which is an online banking system, and also MasterCard. We have a direct access to MasterCard cards. Therefore, from day one, you're going to get your online USA bank account at Payoneer, and also you're going to have your personalized MasterCard. You're going to get paid weekly every Monday. Therefore, you don't have to worry about your payments. They're going to come every Monday. You're going to be able to get your money in cash from any ATM or pay at any shop that you might want. How fantastic is that, huh? Now, the company is going to pay you loads of money, but it's performance based. The safety for the company is that they're going to pay you when you achieve your target, which is quite fair. On the left, you are going to see the different rankings, senior representative, director, marketing director, regional marketing director, national marketing director, and international marketing director. You can start from more or less around 7,000 per year and go up to 1.9 million per year. We have 4 people in Cyprus achieving IMD. So imagine in a small island like Cyprus, if you can achieve 4 people doing that, what you can achieve in a bigger country. You can achieve all those rankings through different kind of group of people, but because the platinum members count as double, you are able to achieve those rankings with almost, not almost, but half the people that you can with if they are gold. So let's say, take an example, senior representative. For senior representative, you need 60 gold members, but you need 30 platinum. Therefore, it's for your interest to sign them up as platinum. Of course, as with any job, there is no guarantee. You are an independent representative. We cannot guarantee your success. What we can guarantee as a team is that we're going to be next to you and we're going to help you succeed and give you all the trainings and the tools to make you successful. How? We have created web pages, Facebook groups, mobile applications for Android and iPhone, and also we have official applications by the company you can find in Android market and iPhone market as well, called Dream Trips. But also we have the team ones, team websites, Facebook groups, and again applications, and you can get trainings, information about the different updates of the company, things like that, and also presentations for you and your members. And we are able as a team to help you expand your network of people without you having to do everything. For the people who'd like to become professionals, though, we have a world-class leading training system. We have 4 international trainings around the world, one in every continent. But we have another one called United, which is the one that is all together for everybody. In each one, you are going to be able to see people from all over the world coming, and the company is becoming so big that we have to accommodate them in stadiums nowadays. The next one, though, and this is for the people who'd like to achieve a lot. It's called Bootcamp. It's at the end of July in Barcelona, Spain. I and my team, the leaders of my team, have already booked that, and this is how we are going to expand the system. This is how we are going to create momentum, and this is how your people are going to see the bigger picture and understand where the company is going. Some success stories. David Peach, a chiropractor in Minnesota, became an IMD in 10 months, and nowadays not only he earns a quite big amount every year, but also he's an international trainer for the company. Along with these guys, the three musketeers, they are the number one earners outside the USA. They became IMD in 28 days, the first ones in Europe, and also international trainers. They are on the cover of Voyager American magazine over there, as you see. Along with them, Stavros and Katerina, you see them with their new present from the company, Maserati, and also they have a car, excuse me, they have a house paid by the company as well. At the beginning, Stavros didn't believe that this would work, but because of Katerina, she really got some money, and then he started doing it, and he became the fastest IMD in Europe in 21 months. Alexis and Astero, again in Cyprus, regional marketing directors in 1 month. They used to be, they are the example of people who used to be so busy. They had 4 jobs, they had 4 kids, and no time to do anything else. But because they did something different, they achieved something different. Now they are full-timers here, and they do it with their whole family because the future is here. Christina is a friend of mine in Greece, a student who borrowed the money to enroll. Now she's a marketing director. As you see over there, she's on her convertible car, a BMW car in Greece nowadays. It's just a utopia achievement. Spiros in Greece, he started his business with only 7 personal registrations, but through the years he built a team of more than 5,000 members, and he's a regional marketing director. Alexandros Parthenis and Katerina Than in Athens. He's a famous actor, model, businessman. She's an Olympic medalist, and they are marketing directors nowadays. To sum it up, if you enroll 6 people, immediately you become a successful entrepreneur. $450 cash into your account, 600 limited rewards available to go on vacations, and 100 training dollars. And also, if you enroll 6 platinum memberships, then you get 750 cash into your account, 1,200 available for vacations as limited rewards, and also 100 training dollars. Plus, every platinum member counts as double for the rights. That's how we make a living, and that's how you should. This is the company statement, the company motto. And before I close, I have to tell you something else. Why it's important to sign up now. This is the 4 stages of growth to a company. This is something important for you to understand, that the company nowadays is at the end of the 2nd stage, concentration, and it's about to gain momentum. Once it gains momentum, it's really difficult to go up with them. Why? Because it's already up there. The people who sign up first already are booming, their business is booming, therefore you have to try really hard in order to achieve. This is the time to get on board. We have already seen people who achieve the highest ranking in just a matter of months. This is one of the latest guys in Asia. In 6 months, after 6 months he retired. So what's better, to work for 50 years and then retire, or work here for 1, 2, 3 years, even 5 years and then retire? And also we have a fantastic lady. This lady became an IMD in 108 days, so 3 months and 18 days, which is the record in our company and a fantastic achievement. So your friend is going to ask you, are you ready to get started? You will either say a yes or a no. If it's a yes, that's great, because we are going to be able to register you in the next available spot. We don't get any money if you register now, but the secret of this business is that we're going to get money when you get money into your pocket, which is fair, and we are already going to help you become successful. We are going to register people underneath you, whether they are yours or ours. It's still a whole team. We don't know what each person is going to bring. Somebody might bring 10 people, but another one might bring 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. All these people are going to be underneath you, and as we discussed before, this is where the cycles come into place, and this is where the big money is. Now, let's say that you would like to think about it. Then you can think about it as long as you want, but you're going to be able to get the next available spot, which is going to be at the end of the line. Let's say those two people that I showed before have already registered. It means that you're going to be underneath them. You are not going to be able to see them, and those people are going to be able to take advantage of your registrations, but you are not going to be able to take advantage of their registrations. Therefore, timing, placement is important. Come into the system as soon as you want, and as soon as possible. Now, I follow Mr. Sir Richard Branson quite closely. He's a fantastic entrepreneur. The mindset he has is legendary. Therefore, whatever he does, I follow him closely, and I spend time educating through the things that he does. Well, what he says is that 80% of our life is spent working, and so why shouldn't we make our life our work and make it fun? Make it so fun that we wouldn't mind working and we wouldn't be able to distinguish work from fun. And last but not least, if somebody, this is another thing that he says, if somebody offers you an amazing opportunity, but you are not sure how to do it, just say yes and learn how to do it properly. So this is what I had to say, and I'm here to help you. You can discuss with your friend what you want and come back with us. The whole team is here to help, and therefore thank you for your time. Thank you for the time you were on this webinar and you kept for my story and my presentation. I hope to see you in the beaches of the world, and I hope to see you doing the business or maybe on a training one day. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.